Um, I don't really know what to say right now, other than I just praying for Taylor Hendricks. I was at work tonight, and I work in Zion's National Park, so luckily we have Starlink Wi-Fi, and I started to watch the game, and I noticed that there was a player with I literally turned it on, and there was Taylor Hendricks there with a bunch of people around him, and I was like, oh no, what happened? So I skipped it back 30, 40 seconds, and it's that injury is gonna I'm gonna see that in my mind probably a long time, and I think a lot of the Jazz players are gonna see it, especially Keontae George. Um I feel bad for the Jazz team. That is such a blow, especially to Taylor Hendricks, because you can tell that he has put in the work to improve from last year, and is I see improvement. He was a player I think I was most excited about, especially after that first game. This is a major blow to Utah Jazz fans. Taylor Hendrick, prayers to his family, to Taylor Hendrick himself, Keontae George, the rest of the Utah Jazz organization. This is a tragic loss for the season. It's announced already that ESPN at least announced that he will be out for the remainder of the season. Broken tibia and a dislocated ankle, I think. Very odd injury, it just happens. He was walking, and I think I really don't know. It's really sad, especially we probably, I think momentum was rolling on this game. We possibly could have won, but that doesn't matter. I want to shout out to Colin Sexton for getting that little player meeting going. That's a really good leadership in him. But I hope that Taylor Hendricks has a great recovery, a good recovery. Hopefully speedy. That would be great. But also, I want him to recover well enough to come back next year even stronger. And these type of, I don't think the Jazz have ever really had an injury like this. I don't think most NBA teams have had a player get injured like this. It's one of those things that happens maybe every 5 years or so. The last one I could think of is Gordon Hayward on the Celtics, and that was back in 2017. It's pretty. It's a major blow, especially for the team's moral. I think the Dallas Mavericks did a good job helping the Jazz out. You knew immediately if you didn't even watch Taylor Hendricks get injured, there was some Dallas Maverick players right there, and you could just tell immediately that they knew it was terrible, awful injury. I don't wish that upon anyone in any capability of this world. It's sad, especially just knowing how hard he worked. He's worked really hard to get this starting position in the NBA. And he looked really good. I know Taylor Hendricks' numbers, at least his shooting numbers, weren't good, but everything else was a clear improvement, I think, on last year. And I know it's only been 3 games, but this is sad. We as Jazz fans, expect this season to go downhill in the way, losing a lot of games, because we're developing a lot of these players. But I don't want to lose games because of crazy injuries like this. I hope nobody else has bad injuries this year. Good job. Shout out to Will Hardy. I think even though he knew it was a really gruesome injury, he walked over to Taylor Hendricks and was there for him. That just can't be easy for a player, But I want Taylor Hendricks wants you to know Jazz Nation is here for you. I know you probably won't watch this video or even see this, but from what I saw from Jazz fans tonight, and I think NBA fans in general, we're all cheering for your future success. This is a sad day in Utah Jazz history, and I hope that we can have some good moments throughout the season. That I don't know. It's just I've never experienced a player on my favorite team get injured like this before. This is not the fun part of sports, as Will Hardy said in the post-game interview. But anyway, Sacramento Kings tomorrow, back home. Probably will. I hope to get another video out towards the end of the week. But for now, I think it's time for Jazz fans, to come together and support Taylor Hendricks through his recovery and stuff. So, yeah. Sorry, this was a little depressing video, but other than that, I think the Jazz did fight good. You could tell they wanted to win the game after that, and they only lost to the Dallas Mavericks by 8 points. Dallas Mavericks were in the finals last year. Good job to them. Lowry is in a shooting slump right now. He's like 8 of 32 in the past 2 games. Ben Anderson said that I think those are the worst numbers that he's had in the 2-game stretch. Hoping for better results tomorrow. Hope the Jazz can get some sleep tonight. This is a weird away game because we were just home against the Warriors and we had to fly to Dallas, and then we had to play the Sacramento Kings back in Salt Lake the next day. Like, it's weird. But anyway, this is Boy Spence 17. Take care, everyone. Take care. Go Jazz.